Hey viewers, you're watching the Savera and I'm Vidhi Joshi. Several hundred protesters staged a demonstration outside the Indian High Commission in Dhaka, attempting to breach security barricades amid rising tensions between India and Bangladesh. The protest was organized by July Oikyo, a coalition of Bangladeshi groups formed after the July 2024 student protest. And the demonstrators demanded the extradition of ousted Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and other political figures who had sought refuge in India, calling for a government free from Indian influence. The procession began in the afternoon near Rampura Bridge in North Bada and advanced towards the diplomatic enclave housing the Indian mission. Police had set up a double-layered barricade to secure the area. Television footage showed protesters pulling apart the first layer of barricades, but law enforcement personnel quickly formed a human wall in order to prevent them from pushing further. Eventually, the protesters were forced to halt and sat on the road, continuing the demonstration with slogans and speeches amplified through loudspeakers. Some protest leaders warned that attempts to enter the High Commission could continue in the future, denouncing what they called Indian imperialism. The march came as India summoned Bangladesh High Commission Riaz Hamidullah to convey serious concern over the deteriorating security situation, particularly regarding extremist elements targeting the Indian mission. The Ministry of External Affairs emphasized that the safety of diplomatic mission is a fundamental obligation under international norms and expressed regret that the interim Bangladeshi government had not conducted a thorough investigation or shared meaningful evidence regarding recent incidents. India reiterated its support for peace, stability and credible elections in Bangladesh, highlighting the close and friendly relations between the two nations, rooted in the liberation struggle and strengthened through development and people-to-people initiatives. Notably, the tensions were further inflamed by anti-India rhetoric from certain Bangladeshi political figures, including National Citizen Party leader Hasnat Abdullah, who threatened that Bangladesh would shelter separatist and anti-India forces targeting India's northeastern states. The protest also followed long-standing demands from Dhaka for the extradition of Sheikh Hasina, who along with former Home Minister Asaduzzaman Khan Kamal had been sentenced to death by a tribunal in November. India has also acknowledged receipt of the extradition request but has maintained that the upcoming elections in Bangladesh should be inclusive and conducted in a peaceful atmosphere. The security situation prompted the temporary closure of the Indian Visa Application Center at Jamuna Future Park, and traffic along the main thoroughfare near the diplomatic enclave remained suspended for hours. Notably, on Thursday, India also shut down IVACA centers in Rajshahi and Khulna, citing the ongoing security concerns and reassured applicants that their appointments would be rescheduled. This development follows diplomatic exchanges in recent days, with Bangladesh summoning the Indian High Commissioner Pranay Verma over former Prime Minister Hasina's incendiary statements from Indian soil, while New Delhi asserted that its territory had never been used for activities inimical to Bangladesh interest. Relations between the two nations have been strained since the interim government led by Muhammad Yunus came to power, with India expressing concern over attacks on minorities, particularly Hindus, in Bangladesh. Despite the heavy police deployment and barricades, the protest underscored ongoing political tensions and the sensitive nature of India-Bangladesh relations ahead of the elections scheduled for February. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.